Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zighall. It's a pretty cool map. It is a zigzag hallway, which is, I feel like, pretty obvious by the name, but if no one knew what zig meant. Words are hard, guys. Whatever anyone tells you, don't let them tell you otherwise. Words will forever be difficult, apparently. This is a pretty difficult challenge map. I have been on this for about an hour. I don't know how it's taken me this long. I've gotten to the ending twice, and I got absolutely scammed on one of my runs where I picked up a death machine, canceled it, and it gave me the Samantha sound, and it took all my guns and points away. So then I just had my fists. Which in this map is not good, because there is not enough room to train at the end. I tried my best, tried to get guns back, and it did not work. But if anyone has any map recommendations, anything like that, feel free to throw the workshop link or the map name in the comments below. Happy to check them out. If it's one I already have installed, I might play it. If it's one I've beaten multiple times, I may not play it. Unless it's a really highly requested one, then I very well might. There's a lot of maps I have not played because I really haven't played custom zombies super seriously in a lot of years. So I'm just getting back into the swing of things. I'm looking for new maps now. I might go back at some point and try and get world records on octagonal ascension maps. I did used to hold all of them, and then I nuked my previous channel, which was totally smart by me. I probably should not have nuked those videos because now I'm realizing how lucky they were, and I think I got all of them within like a week. It was actually not that hard to do, which I was proud of myself for, but I know if I go back to them, it will not be that easy to get them again. Especially the Octagonal Ascension version 1 is just pure RNG hell. And I remember when I beat that world record, it was not by much, because it's pretty hard to optimize, because on top of just needing good luck, optimizing beyond that is actually really difficult. But we are going to buy the M16 here, which is going to be our starting weapon for most of this. Hopefully we get a good run here. If you're seeing this, then it should hopefully be decent. We might have it down. We will have to see. Hopefully we don't. Would be nice to beat it flawlessly. But this map is not easy, especially later on when you're at about round 17 and need double tap. It takes quite a bit to get there, and the firepower at that point, unless you have a really good gun, becomes very difficult. And I have not gotten to the point yet where I've had a very good gun at that point in the map. My box luck has not been great. Last run I actually had a pretty decent weapon out of the box. That would have been good pack-a-punched, but the ammo was a problem. There were a lot of other things that were a problem with the gun. It was the S12 shotgun, which unpack-a-punch is just very difficult to use in a map like this, where you have continuous rounds, fast spawns, and all my other guns outside of that were not good, that I got out of the mystery box, so that made it very difficult. But hopefully this run is not a repeat and we can get something good. We are probably going to have to trade the pistol out. The strategy that I've found the most comfortable is I trade the starting pistol out for the MP40 once we get there. M16 is pretty weak overall, does need some help, and having two rifle guns that are pretty solid are really good for us. The pistol isn't terrible by any means, but I definitely get overran quite a bit with it. I don't know how good it is pack-a-punched yet. I've been saying I want to do it, but then I just trade it out because I'm kind of frustrated with this map and I just want to beat it. And if it ends up not being as good as I'm hopeful it is pack-a-punched, then I don't waste my time pack-a-punching a gun that really doesn't help us a whole lot. If we somehow get a run where we are able to pack-a-punch it, we will, but that hasn't really happened naturally yet. And it's part of where the MP40 is and where Pack-a-Punch is. There is no Pack-a-Punch before the MP40, or Mule Kick even, so it makes it pretty difficult to try and hang on to the weapon, because as mentioned, this M16 needs help. It's very easy to run through ammo on, especially if we don't get a max ammo. Maybe. I did not want to pick that up, because now we have to run and kill the zombies, but that's okay. Should be able to manage here. We do have a good amount of points here, so we are probably going to get ready to open the next set of barriers here. Our next perk is going to be Speed Cola. Yeah, I do think we're just going to buy it, to be honest. And just like that, we used all of our points. We are probably going to open the doors in sets where we end up on this segment of the hallway. There are certain segments that are more beneficial to be lined up on because, like, right here, the zombies only come from our left. Whereas in 2 of the segments, they will come from your right and your left. Which make it a little bit more annoying on a map like this to conserve a decent amount of ammo, hit your headshots clean, try and get as many points as you can in a map like this. So hopefully this goes well. Getting a double points is really nice because I've had plenty of runs where we never ever see a double points. So hopefully we see more and more of those as time goes on, because that will just let us get double tap and other perks sooner. Jug is going to be one that helps quite a lot because no jug on this map is not difficult, but as soon as you get hit once, it's a lot easier to get hit over and over again because that means you're getting pushed by the zombies. And if your guns are too weak, then you obviously run into that problem. I am just going to pick that up and cancel it so that way I do not pick it up on accident. I realized I probably shouldn't have because I had the one time where it errored, or not errored out on me, but it took my weapons and points, which still have no idea how it happened, but it did. Is that a time warp we got? Yes, it is. Okay, we are running low on MP40 ammo, which is a concern. So I think we're going to buy ammo here. We're going to switch to the M16 for now. Use quite a bit of this ammo. And we'll switch back to the MP40. Our next perk is Mule Kick, so we're not really in a rush to get our next perk. I would like to hit the box while having Mule Kick, so we would like to see like a zombie blood or kind of something come in that will help us a little bit more. Bonfire sale is actually not terrible for us because we could pack a punch the MP40 for a little bit cheaper. We have a nuke as well. I think we're going to grab those. And let's open up here. Pack a punch the MP40 here. We do not have enough to get to Mule Kick, but we could see if we could trade the M16 out because that is going to be the main gun that's going to fall off. That is not a bad weapon, so I'm going to throw it in Pack-a-Punch here. Have 2 Pack-a-Punch guns for us, which is not a bad deal at all. I do want to get Mule Kick because having a 3rd gun on this map is actually extremely helpful because in the later rounds, ammo can definitely become a problem. So then after Mule Kick, we need to get Jug. And then Double Tap is after. So Double Tap is like 9 doors away from where we are now. And you can see we're at 4,500 points per door. And they only get more and more expensive. So it's actually going to be like probably about 60 or 70,000 points we need total to actually get to Double Tap, which is going to be our next increase in firepower. Right now, we're not struggling, but once we kind of start hitting round 22, 23, that's where we're going to start noticing the zombies starting to push up on us more and more. Do have a max ammo there. Don't really need it yet, so we're going to just wait till it blinks, and then we'll grab that sucker. I am also thinking of streaming on Twitch. I don't know how consistently, but if anyone wants to follow my Twitch, it is tricky_98, the same as my YouTube. I don't know what we'll stream on there. I could also stream other things other than BO3. I also might upload other things than BO3. I'm not quite sure what I'd want to do with my YouTube channel, but I feel like it might be kind of cool for people to kind of see what gaming I'm up to and have kind of easy way to check out content at their own leisure. This gun is actually working out pretty nice for us. It feels pretty solid. I haven't used it yet. Pack-a-Punched in late game. I did get it once on Pack-a-Punched earlier on, and it felt pretty solid. So hopefully late game it kind of holds up as well as it is right now. We could open up and get Mule Kick, which is probably not a bad idea. Hopefully we get a double points here. Insta-kill, I mean, that's not bad. Do we really want to try and hit the box with the insta-kill, is the question. I think we do. Okay, not gonna lie. I don't think this is the weapon we want, guys. I don't think this is what we want either. I mean, it is a semi-auto sniper. RW1. I mean, Pack-a-Punch the sniper may not be bad. I would like to wait for a bonfire sale to Pack-a-Punch it to get the 4,000 point savings from a bonfire sale. So we are just going to hang on to it right now, unpack-a-punched. That could be a gun that definitely helps us if we're not really able to get to double tap very easily. Our next perk is Jug, which we are going to need, let's see, 5,000, so it's probably about 6,000 points average. So you probably need about 28, 29,000 to be able to get to Jug and buy Jug. So that's why we're just going to hang out here for right now and just gather up points. This also does allow us a safety net to open a door behind us if we really, really need to. We're going to do the same thing for when we get ready to buy double tap. Pretty much just camp by what will be Jug. And wait till we have enough points, ideally, to open the whole thing and buy it. Max ammo is good for us. Probably wait to grab it since ammo-wise we're pretty good for right now. But I like seeing that we're getting max ammos because I have had runs where ammo does become a problem later on. Granted, we're not really at the rounds where it's a huge problem. It's more so when you have to spray a lot more bullets to kill zombies. Let's grab that max ammo. Making our way to Jug slowly but surely. And the next perks just only take longer and longer to save up for. Would love to see double points drop, but we're not getting any right now, which just means it takes longer. And the rounds continue progressing quicker as well, which is a bit of a bummer. But right now we're holding down the zombies fine, but as you can see, it gets pretty easy to get into higher rounds where the zombies kind of start outscaling your firepower pretty easily because we really haven't done a whole lot wrong this run. And we're on round 18. We don't even have Jug yet. Did get an infinite ammo, which is very nice. Time warp there doesn't really help us right now, so we're really not even going to grab it. I would like to get the Pack-a-Punch on the sniper. Because if we can get a bonfire sale, we can pretty much get Pack, open the door, also grab Jug. Do all the things we need to do. Our points are almost there. It said we probably need about 28k. We're pretty much there. In worst case, we could open the door to Jug and not have enough to buy Jug, which is fine. Alright, we are pretty much at our point number. I would like to wait for a drop. I mean, mainly that bonfire sale so I can pack-a-punch the sniper so I don't need to worry about it later. But there might be a certain point where we just need to open the door. And if we do, that's fine. But ideally, as mentioned, I would like to get what is 4,000 points of cost savings on Pack-a-Punch. It is a huge, huge help. And I feel like that sniper will be a good, strong weapon for later on when our rifles kind of fall off a little bit. I don't know what the ammo capacity looks like on it, Pack-a-Punch, but I feel like it won't be too terrible. We do have a zombie blood, but as mentioned, really want the point saving on the Pack-a-Punch more than the safety of Pack-a-Punching, but that lets us safely... Okay. You asking, you shall receive. Look at that. Yeah, we could repack for cheaper, too. Gonna take it on the MP40 for sure. Dead wire is very nice. I think that's actually all the pack-a-punching we're gonna do for right now. I'm gonna grab Jug. I want to see what the ammo capacity on the sniper looks like. 15. We have a little ACOG sight, which is nice. Different sight / reticle. Definitely a solid weapon. Good weapon to have in our arsenal. So let me double check my math here. So it's about 8,000 points on average for the 4 doors. So we need about 34,000 to get to double tap. Those zombies are stuck there. Gonna see if I can get them out. I did not. There we go. We still haven't seen a double points in a little bit. That's really the only drop we haven't seen, but I am glad. Wow, holy cow. You really do just ask and shall receive. That is insane how both of those drops, the double points there and the bonfire sale, just came in right when I asked. And like the fact that we got the bonfire sale with zombie blood right when we wanted to pack-a-punch, meaning we could just pack-a-punch very freely, easily. And then we get this happening. That is just beautiful. Now we just really need ammo. That's our only real other concern right now. I would like to keep all of these weapons because it's actually a pretty good loadout. Like the MP40 is definitely our weakest weapon. But having dead wire on it, we're more so going to be using it for the dead wire than anything else. I didn't really mean to grab that, but I grabbed it on accident. That's still okay. Did not get a max ammo, which is a little bit of a bummer. Gonna see if we can use the MP40 a little bit here. See if we can get a drop. And then we'll switch back to... I forget what the name of our second weapon is that we have, but we have it. That's all that matters. Okay, since we're almost out of ammo, we have 1 mag in this weapon as well. Holy. We are going to have to switch to the sniper pretty soon. I really hope we don't lose this run to ammo, because I've lost so many to ammo problems. And I'm kind of tired of it. I am basically begging for a max ammo right now. Bonfire sale does not help us. Yeah, ammo is becoming a grave worry. Got a time warp at least, but man, we got like every drop there except a zombie blood and a max ammo. And now we get a death machine too. So now it's really just zombie blood and max ammo that we missed. I was really hoping it gave me the normal death machine, not the Wonderwaft there. I mean, at this point, let's get double tap because we have more than enough points. Actually, we could have bought it and had another gun, but we have no way to pack-a-punch it right now safely. It's an infinite ammo, which, I mean, does help. Oh, thank goodness we are saved. The run is not dead. Holy cow, that got really pretty stressful. Next perk we have is Widow's Wine, I believe. Which we probably need about, like, 10k, so we need, like, 44k. Which, the good news is, since we sat in the previous area as much as we did, we're kind of almost there. This should be the normal, yeah, death machine. Perfect. Just get some free headshot kills with this guy. Well, at least we're on the right track. Kinda unfortunate that nuke happened, but it is what it is. Zombie blood, I feel like we don't really need right now, so we're pretty much just gonna let that disappear. Double points is very nice right now. And now we get another max ammo, which I do want, while we have a chance to grab one. Okay, we do pretty much have enough for Widow's Wine here. I'm gonna wait for the double points to wear off because I do want to kill as many zombies under double points as I can. Definitely sprayed a lot of ammo there, but that double points was pretty much running out, so I feel like that was not the worst use of ammo there. We only have 2 perks left, Electric Cherry and PhD. It's the other way around, actually. It's going to be PhD next, and then Electric Cherry. The viable ending on this map is 100k, so we do need to save up quite a bit for it. I would like to, ideally, save up enough for it to just open the end and buy it, because the end area gives you some room to train, but really not a whole lot. And we could always open that door if worse comes to worse and we need to open it. And this is where you could tell the weapons are starting to fall off a little bit. This rifle is working out pretty good for us. Got a time warp there. So how much would we need for PhD here? We need about 50k. Which, the only thing PhD would help us with right now is we would get flop grenades out of it. I can't tell what drop that is in there. Insta-kill. And bonfire sale. Probably take the death machine for now to help conserve on ammo a little bit. Our rifle is getting a little bit low. We have plenty of ammo on the sniper still, but obviously if we just get max ammos, kind of alleviates the pressure of having to just rely on the sniper to kill. We do have MP40 ammo with Deadwire as well, but I really don't want to rely on Deadwire to kill, because the MP40 base gun itself is not going to do a whole lot for us. Save some ammo in there in case we need it. This weapon reminds me of the Dragunov more than anything else. I think it was the AS-10. Is that from MW3? Or is that a different one I'm thinking of? Honestly, the original MW3, probably one of my favorite CODs of all time in terms of the multiplayer. BO2 is my favorite because of the zombies. If you could throw those two games together, you would have had one hell of a Call of Duty back in the day. Okay, we're still in it. With the insta-kill, definitely use the MP40 instead. We don't really need the ammo on this gun as much. Hopefully we get a max ammo soon. Really, really need one. Our headshot ratio is not great, but it's not bad. I used to do challenges on Call of Duty all the time where I would go for the most amount of kills before missing a headshot. I think my personal best was somewhere around like 1,300 or 400, somewhere around there, so a little bit less kills than I have now. Obviously on the vanilla zombie games, it's kind of a little easier when you have like the 24 zombies of wave cap and not really tight spaces like this. You can definitely take your time on everything a little bit more than you can on a map like this. No max ammo drops, unfortunately. The animations on drops aren't working, which will make it a little bit more annoying to see them. Let's go ahead and get PhD here. I really hope there wasn't a max ammo I missed. Oh, there it is. There we go. Alright, now we really just need a double points. Oh, we got a double points. Holy cow. Okay, not gonna lie, the animations not really working anymore is kind of driving me crazy. But if we beat the map, then that's all that matters. So we need about 60-something thousand. For Electric Cherry, which we are going to want as soon as possible. Because that is going to provide us like a stall on zombies if we do get pushed enough. With the sniper we won't. With the rifle, you can tell the firepower is definitely starting to drop off. We do have a death machine in there, which we are definitely going to grab. I forget we had time warp as well, so we're going to push out. We do not have time warp. Why did I think we had time warp? Was it an infinite ammo that I grabbed? No, it is it time warp? I can't tell. It's great too when the icons are not appearing on the bottom of the screen, so... I have no clue. insta-kill is good. I actually think I want to try and stay here until I get overwhelmed before I open up to Electric Cherry. Because as mentioned, we want to save up 100k in our total bank of points, and we are going to need, at this point, probably about like 250k to get there. So we need to save up a lot more before we can actually like run straight to the ending. And I'd kind of rather play it safe on this one, especially since I made it to the end once and failed, because I opened it, I feel like, a little bit too soon. Double points is very good for us. Out of ammo on the rifle, which is fine. Max ammo. We'll try and push up to that in a second here. Okay, wow. We are definitely starting to get overwhelmed, so I do think it is about that time where we need to open up and get Electric Cherry. We're going to do it while we have an insta-kill, actually. Get the reload on the sniper in as well. So we are at 25k, 2 more doors to open. So we really need about like 140k, probably a little bit less than that. Grab the death machine. Have a max ammo there, which is absolutely glorious. If we can just get a double points now, that would be absolutely amazing. Help us get our points up way, way quicker. I don't know how well our rifle is going to hold. We're going to definitely, try to hold with it if we can. Got a time warp, I think. Yeah, I did grab it. It's the worst part about not seeing the drops on the bottom, or like when the animations aren't clear like that. I just have no idea if I grabbed it or not. That has a double points there as well. That is very good for us. Zombie blood there. Which, you know, at this point we're just going to take it. Got the infinite ammo as well with the double points. Okay, looking pretty solid. I feel good about where we're at. We just need to hang on a little bit longer here. We do have doors we could open if absolute shit hits the fan. Hopefully it does not. It probably is going to be honest, because our weapon is falling off. And the zombie spawns are getting faster and faster. Hopefully we can get enough points even just with the sniper. That is a death machine there that we do want. And we have a time warp. That is beautiful. We have 100,000, but we logically need about 140,000 to get to the end. But that is very good progress so far. I think that's a nuke. Insta-kill, actually. Take that to help us conserve ammo on the sniper and a max ammo. That is beautiful. If we just get a double points here, it basically secures everything. I think we got it in the bag either way. But double points would just help us get there that much quicker. This kill is out, so we're going to go back to the sniper here. The sniper actually made this run way easier. Like, just having a gun that can still one-shot zombies on round 40 is a big plus, because the rifle was falling off big time, even the one we got from the mystery box. So this sniper was a godsend to have this run, 100%. 120k, we are almost there. We are getting a little bit low on ammo, which is slightly concerning. Hopefully we get a drop of some, like even a zombie blood here would be amazing, because then we could just... Infinite ammo is actually really good here as well. Perfect. That should secure it and be GG, but I hope you guys enjoyed the map. It is pretty fun. Probably a little boring to play, to be honest, because as you can tell, this map takes a long time to get to this point into the run. And you could very easily have a pretty good run up until the end, and then you just lose it all in the end, which is really frustrating. Because you really need the firepower for rounds 30, 35 plus. You can tell the difference in terms of how many zombies are coming in compared to earlier, but let's open this up and this, and we have enough. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a great day. Feel free to leave anything in the comments if you want, or not. It's up to you. See you guys next time.